Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Diwalog. I hope you all are doing well and feeling all festive up. Now for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys an anti-haul because let's be real, the chaos of Diwali, the never-ending sales and the constant product recommendations can really make us question about everything that we need in our life. So I wanted to take a step back and I want you to take a step back and really think, do you really need another lipstick? Do you really need to have 3 eyeshadow palettes in your cart? Is it even worth it? So this time I just wanted to talk about certain products that I'm not interested in buying, and that's what an anti-haul is all about. I'll be talking you through my perspective and what I feel about these products and why I don't want to be purchasing them. And of course, these are all subjective. If you like something from this list and you absolutely want it and your budget allows for it, please by all means go ahead and buy it. I'm just going to be sharing why I'm not going to be buying these things. And also let me know your anti-haul list. It's really important that during this festive season, we also are very conscious about what we are buying and where we are really investing our money into. So without any further ado, if you want to know my anti-haul list for this festive season, then please keep on watching. One quick little note before I start with what I'm not going to be buying is the fact that I'm really disappointed that there are not a lot of Diwali collections this year. Like a lot of international brands were doing so many Diwali things previously and now they're not. For example, MAC does not have a Diwali collection this year and I always look forward to the Diwali collection because I love it so much, and this year they don't have one and I'm super disappointed. And even the other brands that do Diwali kits and all of that have very underwhelming kits this year, so I'm a little bummed out, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was really looking forward to all of the kits and just thinking about what I want to buy, what I want to recommend and all of that, and they don't have it. So yeah, I'm quite bummed about that. But now let's get back to what I'm not going to be buying, and the first thing I have is this Charlotte Tilbury palette that's recently launched. Basically it has eyeshadows, it has blush, contours and whatnot, and honestly all I have to say is this is quite underwhelming, and for that price tag it's 7100 rupees, guys. It's not even a cheap palette for like 3-4 thousand. Cheap by Charlotte Tilbury means 3-4 thousand is cheap by Charlotte Tilbury means it's a 7100 rupees palette, and it just looks underwhelming. Like I get that Charlotte Tilbury has a certain aesthetic, like they go for the ethereal, very natural, very bombshell sort of a look, but this is just underwhelming. The colors just look very meh, to be honest. Like they look very low impact even in the photo. Like I don't even want to swatch them. Like they're not even intriguing enough for me to even try them out. And honestly, Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadow formulations has been very underwhelming for me. I have tried a couple of their eyeshadows and they've all just been like very mediocre. I don't mind spending on like Pat McGrath and all of those because their eyeshadow formulations are so beautiful, so different and unique. But with Charlotte Tilbury, I feel like eyeshadows are not their strongest suit, so I'm gonna be skipping this one. Next up, I have another palette, but this time round it's a highlighter palette and it's by PAC. And I mean, are we back in 2016? Do we really need a highlighter palette this time round? Because I feel like highlighters are really not having their moment, and who even needs so many highlighting shades? Unless you're a makeup artist, I don't think you need this one in your life. And again, this is almost 3300 rupees. I don't really see the point of it. Now, if you talk about formulation, PAC highlighters in the past have really impressed me. I love their formulations. They're beautiful, but I'm just talking about the fact that do you really need so many highlighters in your life? Probably not. And also because I'm going through a slump of highlighters in my life where I don't even feel the need to put on a highlighter. I feel like having so many is just going to be excessive and a waste of money, a waste of time, a waste of space for me. Personally, subjectively, for me. We have more highlighters to talk about because Bella Vita is doing another stack, and this time round it's all highlighters. Honestly, I've talked about why I do not like stacks, why I do not like 5 things in one and whatnot, and this is just pure highlighter. I mean, again, who needs so many shades? And if I'm being very honest, no, please don't even tell me you can use these as eyeshadows and whatnot, because you truly can't. The applicators and all are really uncomfortable. They're very tiny because obviously you have to fit everything in a compact space, and it's just not it. It's really not it. It's not comfortable. I would rather get like a beautiful one and done eyeshadow. Let me know if you want one and done eyeshadow recommendations and I could totally do that because I found some really great ones. But coming back to this highlighter stack, you don't need so many shades. You don't even need a stack. It's just not worth it, guys. It's very uncomfortable. It's not as easy as it's made to look like, so you can definitely skip this one. And again, it's my personal subjective thought. If you love stacks and you feel like they're very comfortable, go ahead. But I feel like 5 highlighters, you really don't need it. Listen, I really think 2016 is making a comeback, but not in the way that I would really want it to come back, which is going to be like glitter cut creases, bold brows, matte lips. But it's coming back in the ways that I couldn't care less about. For example, the highlighter palettes that we just talked about, and now we have silicone applicators as well because Nykaa just launched this. And I know this is supposed to be a dupe for the fui pot and applicator sort of a thing, but if you're new to the makeup world, let me be your big sister and tell you that silicone does not work when it comes to applicators. Back in the day, I remember the craze behind silicone blenders and brushes and whatnot. And trust me, I've bought it all, I've tried it all, and I can tell you it does not work. It's streaky, it's messy, it just does not give you the finish that a beautiful brush or a blender can give you. And I know it's all about like low product wastage and whatnot, but it does not work. The streakiness of the application that a silicone gives you, oof, it is so bad. So I would suggest just stay away from it. If you want an applicator for something that comes in a pot, especially a lip product, your fingers can do the task. You do not need a silicone applicator. And if you feel like fingers are going to be a little too messy, just a plain old lip brush would do the job as well. I don't know why silicone brushes are making a comeback, like silicone applicators and all of that. It just does not work, guys. There was a reason why it went out of fashion, because we wasted a lot of money on it. Like, I remember when those silicone blenders launched, you couldn't really get them in India. I imported so many of them. I paid so much custom duties on it. And then Pack launched one and it was just so viral and everyone wanted it. And once we got a hang of it not really working, we were also disappointed. So save yourself the disappointment. You truly do not need a silicone applicator for anything. Okay, you guys know that I rarely talk about products in my anti-haul solely based on what they're priced at, because let's say it together, affordability is super subjective. Something that might be affordable for you might not be affordable for me, and vice versa. But with that being said, there are certain things that have just gotten out of hands. Like, we need to touch some grass, because what are these prices? Are we living in the same economy? Because I was just going through Nykaa and their newly launched section, and they have launched La Prairie, and oh my god, what is happening? Like, who is this clientele? Because they have foundations at 23,000, almost 24,000. I mean, what foundation for 23,000? I'm sorry, you really cannot convince me that makeup needs to be priced at that price point, because it just does not. At the end of the day, makeup is going to wash off. It is going to look like makeup on the skin no matter what the MRP is. Of course, it can look slightly better or slightly worse, but 23,000, it just can't be justified, guys. Like, literally, what is even happening in the world? Who is buying this stuff? Like, is it being made just for the Ambanis and the Gates and all of that, and not for us people? And if it's not for us, then why is it on Nykaa? Like, who's buying this? I really want to know. And not just the foundation, the whole range of La Prairie is just priced so obnoxiously. Like, I do not understand who is putting these price tags, and how is this company surviving? Because it's not a new brand that has just started and they're like, let's just price shit at whatever we feel like. It's a very old company and it's in the game, so someone's definitely buying it. I just don't know who. And once I get to know, I really want to have a chat with them. I just want to talk to them, like, why क्या मजबूरी है कि ये खरीद रहे हो? But yeah, it's just so crazy. I really cannot justify this price tag with anything. And now I have some chubby lip markers to talk about, because Etude House launched one, Pixie launched one, and honestly, these are just a waste of money. A couple of weeks ago, we were having those flat lip stain pens that was just supposed to give you precision and all, and now we have chubby pens in the same sort of category, and both of these are just not worth it. First of all, you don't get enough product. You get like very low amount of product, and secondly, it dries out really quickly, and thirdly, it is patchy as hell. You really have to make it work. And even in their own photos that they've used and they've shown you guys, they've told you to layer and layer and layer it, like 3 layers, and then you'll get some color on your lips. Like, what? Why would I put myself through that? Why would I just not get a normal stain and then use that and just adjust it according to what I like? Like, these lip marker pens are such a scam. Honestly, they're a scam, guys, and especially because these are so thick as well. They're not going to be compatible with people who have thin lips, or if you just want really defined lips. Like, with the flat ones, I could still say that you can get really defined lip lines and whatnot, but these thick ones just do not make any sense whatsoever. If you want to save some money, just get it in. You'll get the same effect, you'll get more product, and you'll get something that won't dry out and won't be patchy as well. And that is it, guys. Those were all of the new recent launches that I was going through, and my brain went like, nope, not buying that. And I feel like this is a very strong anti-haul, and I don't see a lot of arguments against what I've told you guys. But if you still have some, the comment section is open. I would love to hear your opinions. If there's something on this list that you feel like I'm just wrong about, let me know. I always like to engage in a healthy conversation, and I might even change my mind about it if you're able to give me a good reason. But if not, then let me know what you won't be buying as well, because I would love to know that. I would really, really do. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and found this helpful. And if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe, because that would mean the absolute world to me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.